the Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. On this Thursday morning, the 21st day of June, first day of summer. Actually, as I make this at 3:51 a.m., we're still, an hour and 16 minutes away from summer beginning. And on this first day of summer, storms make a big comeback on the radar. The radar, which has been very quiet for the last 3 days, will become very active today. We had a high of 97 yesterday, hottest day of the year, but I think temperatures will be held down by clouds and showers today. There's already some rain on the radar across northwest Alabama. And could some of the storms become severe today or tomorrow in some parts of the state? I've got the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. Kind of interesting. And we'll also check the tropics and the latest on the weekend forecast, which I have tweaked a little bit for you.
Longest day of the year today? Yeah, sure. 14 hours, 16 minutes, 35 seconds of daylight. So today is 1 second longer than yesterday, and tomorrow will be 2 seconds shorter than today. How about that on this first day of summer? Upper flow, the ridge is gone, and in the upper atmosphere, we have this little trough of low pressure approaching. That's going to be the catalyst to stir up the atmosphere today, and the moisture is certainly back with us. So the two ingredients we need are there, and I think showers and thunderstorms are going to be rather numerous across the area this afternoon and this evening especially. This is the North American model as far as high-res future radar. And some of the storms in northwest Alabama, according to the Storm Prediction Center, could be severe. They have a marginal risk of severe weather for today. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, most numerous this afternoon and this evening. After yesterday's hottest day of the year at 97, we're at 91 today. Tonight's low 73. Tomorrow, you see that frontal system trying to move into northwest Alabama? That's going to be the culprit for maybe a round of stronger storms. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk of severe weather all the way down to Greenville, and a slight risk over covering much of north and northwest Alabama tomorrow. So some of the storms could become severe. Scattered storms on Saturday, not nearly as numerous as today and tomorrow, but I think they'll become more isolated by Sunday as we start to see some hotter temperatures fill in, and that's because the ridge of high pressure up at 20,000 feet will start to rebuild at least a little bit for a day or two. And on Monday, there'll be some scattered showers and thunderstorms around, but I think we're in the mid-90s for a high temperature even on Monday. So this is the way we've got it. Rain chances very good tomorrow, Friday, today and tomorrow, and then a smaller 30% chance Saturday, and I've got the rain chances at 20% on Sunday, with highs edging back to the mid-90s on Sunday and Monday, and a 40% chance of more storms on Tuesday. All right, so this is the European. It responds to the high pressure building in the upper atmosphere, and it's got us in the mid-90s with triple-digit heat indices on Sunday and Monday, and I think that's right. Beach forecast for the beaches from Gulf Shores to Panama City. This is a pretty good forecast with highs in the mid to upper 80s, and the rain chances in the 30% range Friday and 20% Saturday and Sunday. Gulf water temperature now is at 84 degrees, and that's a pretty good forecast. Meanwhile, out in the tropics, the Atlantic, the Caribbean, and the Gulf of Mexico, pretty quiet right now, but the GFS tries to print out some mischief off the southeastern coast sometime next week, and the Canadian model agrees. We'll see if that happens. Meanwhile, again, the rest of the Atlantic basin is quiet at the moment. Our weather app keeps you on top of the tropics, and also advanced interactive radar and push notification for watches and warnings, plus 10-day forecast, hourly forecast. It's free in the App Store waiting for you. Just search Rich Thomas Weather.
And our weather app will be very handy later on today as we are tracking those storms, and you'll be able to see if there's a storm right in your area, and you'll be able to turn on the lightning layer and see where the cloud-to-ground lightning strikes are and storm movement. It's very, very nice to have. Live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 with Greg, Jay, Emily, and live with our friends at CBS 8 and ABC 32. At 5:50 in the morning, Ryan Stinnett and I do a little weather chat. I love that because we get to talk about the meat and potatoes of the weather. And then later on next hour at 6:40, our morning crew interacts with their morning crew on the air. So that's fun as well. Check that out. And another video for you first thing tomorrow morning at 4:45. And, of course, your forecast whenever you want it on 8 radio stations across the dial. That's the Blue Water family of stations. I'll see you later, and stay on top of the weather with the thunderstorms out there today. I'll see you.
Rich Thomas Weather.